Guys, welcome to Ancestor Says. If you are new to my channel, what's up? Make sure you hit that like, hit that follow, and become a part of GD Soul Tribe. However, if you're somebody that's been rocking with me since day one, first of all, I appreciate you. Second of all, hey, this is a collective energy pool, so take what resonates to you and leave the rest behind. Also, please remember that all my energy pools are timeless, so it can talk about the past, present, or the future depending on what timeline you're on, aka what point you are in your transformation. Somebody's 53, somebody's 51, somebody's 47. Okay, 1971 is significant. I was gonna do 11 healing, but my ancestors like, no, let's finish out what we started. So we're doing ancestor sets today. If you want to donate to my channel, you can send it to my Cash App or PayPal, GEEDESER 1010. I do 1 and 2 question mini reads. I do energy screen. So please do not send your money to me without me giving you the yay or nay, because I run everything I do spiritually by God and my ancestors, whichever one, depending on the seriousness of what I'm needing to do. Y'all, okay, so let me give y'all these downloads real quick. I hope everybody's enjoying their day. Okay, self-love, 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 self-love. Hey, self-love. Okay, I was getting round of applause. Let me get that hand clap. Somebody ancestors are applauding them. They are so grateful for you. They are so happy that you were able to pull through. A lot of people doubted you, but them and God was 10 toes behind you, because God knew you could do it. Your ancestors knew you could do it. And guess what, babe? You did it. 1988 is significant. 1989 is significant. 1990 is significant. This is for some divine feminines and masculines that have been going through their healing and actually doing the work, actually going inside. And there's another thing I want to say. There's a divine masculine that's been holding out, so he's feeling like he kind of backed up. So don't get his kind of affection for you when you I don't think you've come in contact with him. Somebody is somebody new, somebody's reconciling. I don't mean give up the draws on the first day. Take your time, okay? Take your time. If you're truly healed, you have learned a lot about the power of your sacral energy. Somebody's 38 and somebody's 35. Y'all might be seeing angel numbers 144. Somebody's area code is 808. Y'all might be seeing 811, 888, 555, 1010, 1313. Somebody's birthday's on the 13th. 222, 211, 711. Something's very significant about 711 in the parking lot of 711, okay? 111, 333. Somebody's 35, 35. I said 35, so 2 people must be 35 in this energy. 38, 30. Somebody's last 4 digits of their number or last 4 digits of their address is 9543, 9205. Somebody's area code is 334 and 252. Somebody's dealing with congestion right now. You are going through ascensions, okay? And you're going through it's a third eye ascension, because you're feeling this congestion within your like nasal area. You're going through a third eye ascension. Somebody is going through a heart chakra awakening, so you might feel more congestion in your chest area and you're draining a lot. Okay, that's for somebody. Somebody is trying to be confrontational with another person. Do not let this person trigger you, because they are trying to knock you off your feet. They're trying to knock you off your path. They're trying to knock off your energy, because you have been, and this is a divine masculine, somebody's been trying to invoke confrontation out you. I'm getting a baby mama, baby daddy situation. Y'all might live under one roof, or y'all might be close in terms of families mingling. This person might have a relationship with your family or something of that sort. They try to push your buttons or get people in your family to speak on certain things, to push your buttons. Do not let them do it. Your vibration is so high that you're going through an ascension that this person knows it and they're trying to stop it. Somebody literally ritually get readings on a masculine energy. Like, they're so invasive of your energy. It's fucking sad, but hey, somebody's 55, somebody's 53. All right, it's something about stolen mail or money, checks, and fraud in this energy. People are arguing about that. This family is arguing about that. Who did what? It's your fault. It's your fault. When in reality, all y'all had something to do with it. So while you're pointing fingers at that person, point one back at yourself. Even if somebody brings you an idea that's diabolical and you go with it, you are a part of the problem. Let's just move on from there. I told y'all I'm making it my intention to keep focusing on the better, lighter energies. And sometimes people that want to evolve, because we all been there, where we have to reflect and see what's wrong. And sometimes it takes our ancestors or God to kind of put notice on something. So please don't get offended with the stuff that they are telling you, because it's all for growth and acknowledgement, okay? I was getting something about somebody that lives in the woods in a cottage area. I also was getting something about wood burning, so fire signs are significant. Somebody might have a fireplace. Somebody's trying to burn evidence in a fireplace. I was also getting the name Ray. Somebody has a left headlight out on their vehicle. Okay, somebody, the letters BSAWO are significant. The name Bryant is significant. Something about an unmarked car, an unmarked police car, and somebody that has no tag on the back of their car. Very significant. Somebody drives an 18-wheeler truck. Somebody has a white pickup truck with a left tail light out in their car. 331 is significant. Again, 808. 110.5K is very significant. Somebody's address is 2746, or their last four digits of their phone number is 2746. Someone has buried some evidence under a flower bed. So basically they buried something in the ground and then they put a flower bed on top of it. So that's for somebody. Okay, never a option. It's like I'm your only choice. So somebody was trying to make somebody feel like they were the option, make somebody feel like they're less than, when they already have the mentality that I'm not an option. Either I'm your choice or I'm not. I'm not a bench warmer. I'm not second. I ain't no fucking rebound bitch. I am everything. I'm the table, I'm the meal, I'm the seats, I'm the plates. Like, somebody is on that. If you mine, you gonna be well taken care of. You my king, you my king. I'm a king your ass. But if you not, kick rocks. Not offended. All right. I'm also getting that somebody I was also getting that somebody, ancestors, wanted you to know that when you feel chills in a mix of a conversation with somebody, you need to pay a little bit closer attention to what that person is saying. I'm also getting when you feel chills and you have a random thought pop in your head, that's confirmation that they're telling you something. So basically, if you're having a conversation with somebody and somebody says something and you get chills and then you hear lies, then that's your ancestors or God telling you that that person is lying to you, and trust it. Don't second guess what you're getting intuitively over another person's word. That's what they want you to work on, point blank, period. Okay, somebody, that's like those subtle nudges you get. Also, like if you are doing something or you're talking to somebody or you saying something or somebody's saying something to you, whether it's good or bad, you use your discernment depending on the gravity of the conversation, and all of a sudden you start getting dings on your phone. That's your ancestors confirming shit to you. You might be outside, somebody saying something to you or talking to you or whatever, like I said, good or bad, depending on that nudge in your head, and then you hear a random car horn. That's your ancestors. They speak to you in subtle signs. Okay, learn how to recognize them and pay attention to them. It's not always a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. The months of January, August, October, September, November, June is very significant. 6 people, 3 couples, about to be so dynamic. Like, these are 3 new world order couples that's gonna be leading the fucking way. I'm so excited. 444, y'all might be saying 1996, 1974 is significant. Somebody's blossoming. You're blossoming beautifully. God is proud of you. This is a masculine. God is proud of you. And there are some feminines that's aging like fine wine. Somebody might have had a sip or 2 of wine last night, or you might be thinking about having you a sip of wine tonight. Baby, go ahead. Have you a sip of wine. Loosen up a little bit. God understand. He see you. He know. Loosen up. You can drink a little bit of wine. They was even drinking wine in the bar. Drink a little bit of wine. Put your feet up. Okay? You are doing good. You're where you're supposed to be. Somebody's 31. All right? I was getting the name earlier. I wrote it down, but it just slipped my head. It was a female name. Oh, it slipped out my mind, and I don't even want to make one up. Okay, so if it come back, I will give y'all that out. And when I give you a confirmations, it can be something to resonate with you or resonate with somebody that is in your. That can go either way, guys. All right. I also is getting somebody been smelling alcohol on another person's breath that say that they do not drink. That person drinks a lot more than what you think. They definitely still drink. Somebody drives a gray car. Somebody has a Tesla, a Mazda. Somebody drives a SUV, GMC. Somebody that likes to take flights. Somebody's been taking a flight to go meet up with a foreigner to do some goddamn jar magic, but that shit is backfiring on them and the practitioner. You were warned. It's no more warnings. It's just action the ancestors are taking. I'm also getting that if you're a divine being, you're wondering how, first way for you to be able, every day you need to give your ancestors permission and consent to step in, to be able to intervene, to be able to confirm, to be able to interact with you. So, like, I'm not going to tell you my routine. You have to come up with your own routine because it's customized to you. But every day you have to give them consent and permission, just like Archangel Michael. Like, God is the only one that can step in without any boundaries. But other than that, you need to call on your ancestors. But obviously, God wants you to figure out some stuff yourself, too. He's going to let you, you know how this thing, he'll let you walk to the edge, but he's not going to let you fall, especially if you're somebody that's chosen. And I resonate with a lot of the chosen, like chosen royal bloodline people type of stuff. I know I resonate with that, though, you folks. Us folks. I'm a part of the collective too. Somebody's birthday is on the 6th. Somebody's birthday is on the 4th. 1995 is significant. 2 bad apples in a bunch. It's 2 females, one older, one younger. Look, that's for the streets. somebody's 43. Somebody had another person convinced, somebody's 34, somebody is 30, and somebody's 31. Somebody had another person convinced that they were like holier than thou, but somebody's kind of finding out that somebody's for the streets. And there's also a street person. Now when I say street, it's a hood nigga with some hood swag, that is very, very, very spiritually like guru, okay? And I feel like this person don't kind of hide that aspect of them because they're scared of what people think. But you'll be surprised how many people is going to want to follow your wave, especially if you're walking in a situation where you're moving with logic and fairness. Okay, people are going to ride your wave. You are a trendsetter. Get out your head. 4:04 on the clock. Get out your head, okay? You're a trendsetter. Like, even if nobody else doing it, once you start doing it, just like once you start wearing something, shoes, clothes, whatever everybody else do, that don't mean get big-headed. Losing your ego is one of the first things you lose in a spiritual awakening. So don't get out egotistical, but understand that you are a trendsetter. You're masculine. Okay, let's move along. Somebody's 64, somebody's 46. And I got somebody is 47, and somebody has an orange cat. Somebody's 53 in the year 1971. Okay, so the first card out is we have somebody that runs the street. Somebody could be athletic. Somebody, look, exhibit, like somebody that a lot of people like really admire. But I'm also getting that somebody's finding out that the person that has been trying to act like they're holier than thou is a street runner. Point blank period. Somebody's in despair about that. Somebody's like, oh my fucking god, like how did I see this? Okay, how did I see this? I'm also getting there somebody that's being put on a display, but in a good way. Like you're being elevated by God and his spirits. A temperance angel, you're an angel. Your gifts are being seen, they're being heard. People are understanding you and your logical thinking. The 9th is significant, 19th is significant as well. You're being seen. Your logic is logicking. The way you think, because you've been opening up about your beliefs. People are really understanding that. All right, somebody might want to come to you and take responsibility. They feel like that's the key to them having a new start. The month of October is very significant. Also May 14th is significant as well, and June the 10th. Somebody might want to come to you and acknowledge some things to you. Also September significant. But I was going to say November the 10th as well. But September is significant in November. There's fire sign, water sign, heavy on the fire sign because I got 2 fire signs. And then I got an earth sign that's in this energy. That can be your sun, rising, north node, Venus, or moon sign. Sun, rising, north node, Venus, or moon sign. Somebody is seeing you as an ace of cups. Somebody is seeing you as everything. Somebody is seeing that they want life. They want a life with you. This person's just going through an awakening. Somebody is a thug that's having clarity. It could be an air sign that's having clarity, and they are strengthening. They're having a breakthrough when it comes to these illusions that was placed on them, and they're having a lot of mental clarity. Now understand, even when you go through your awakening, you cannot skip karmic debt. When somebody's going through their karmic debt, what's this responsibility or burden of you being a mystery? It's hard trying to figure you out. This person feel like it's hard trying to figure you out. They also feel like it's a mystery how you achieved the things you achieved when they know they left you with nothing. July 4th is significant. When they know they made sure that everything was hard for you. Somebody don't know how you keep moving. Like I was saying, the train, chugga, 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 choo, choo, chugga, 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 chugga. Somebody also learned that there's a female that run the streets that let somebody run a train on them. Somebody's wife. Somebody's wild. Somebody knows that you are a high priestess. Somebody knows that you are a leader, and somebody knows how important you are to this new world order and this partnership that you're in. Let's be honest. When you're an empath, when you are a spiritualist, and when you have high spiritual ranking, God and your ancestors want you to have a masculine, a protective measure. So it's not that you can't elevate without a masculine. You can definitely elevate without a masculine, but when you get to a certain degree, you need that masculine for that protection for you, so you can do what you need to do and focus on what you need to do, and he focusing on what he need to do. The month of August is significant. August 4th, 2028 is relevant, which is, of course, the future, 2024 as well. Okay, family and tradition. Somebody feels like they are disappointed and in regret for listening to their family and sticking to tradition in terms of you, high priestess. I'm also getting that people try to put pressure on this divine masculine that is finally said, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to walk into the mysteries of what this other shit is like. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to walk into a mystery of just following my own mind. And the people that's burdening people, this burdening people that this masculine wants to go ahead and follow his own dream. He don't want to follow their tradition no more, because this person feels like the tradition that they've been following has been keeping them stuck. And it has. And this is a hidden truth. Okay? Somebody's very curious about confirmation, your beliefs, and how did you learn that? That's what I'm hearing. Where did you learn that from? Your ancestors, God. I don't know why that's so hard for some people to believe, but it's the 100% truth. Like, especially if I'm talking, let's talk from my personal experience. Everything I've learned is I've been led to research. I've been got stuff dropped in my downloads, and it's some stuff that they've taught me not to even speak or say out loud, keep it internally, and do the research. And that's just where the cookie crumbles at. That's what's bringing in this victory. You are crowned. Somebody that's single is being crowned by God, by your ancestors. You are the one. You are the matriarch of your family that is being pulled together. You and this masculine. It's 3 different couples though that's going to be major influences on this spiritual community, and just in the world, period, that is coming into this new world order. Now, that's not to take from anybody else, because more and more unions are coming together. I feel like it's been a thing where a lot of twin flame unions have been failing, and God's trying to improve that outlook, because it keeps a lot of families, lineages, and bloodlines going on this topsy turbo circle, 411 on the clock. And this time God himself is handling this stuff. This financial security is coming. Somebody wanted to put an ending to your financial security. Now their financial security is coming to an ending. Y'all know we've been talking about near future. It's happening right now. November and April is very significant. June is significant as well. That near future is now. I know you woke up feeling better. There go that 13. Somebody's birthday's April the 13th. I know y'all felt that energy when you woke up this morning. Do you feel good or no? And if you don't, come on, you got some more work to do, baby. It's okay. Get it done. All right, so we got water signs, earth signs, fire signs, all the signs, baby, all the signs. Somebody is fighting about them having to take a financial loss because you decided to take the road of being single and independent. You have somebody that might wants to come to you and put something to rest. All right, hold on. I gotta look at this for a second. So we got unexpected guest, surprise accident, big change, moment of decision, rest, solitude, rejuvenation, introspection, meditation, reflection. So there's 2 people reflecting another. There's 2 twin flames that are in separation that's reflecting another. I'm also getting there's somebody that you decided to let go of and leave behind to make room for this new twin flame that's also reflecting on the things you said. There are 2 men in this energy. They both feel like they're in love with you. One thinks they're marrying you, but they were marrying your shadow side, which you no longer resonate with, while another person is mirroring your evolved side. But use your discernment. Whether you choose A or B, that's going to be where your pathway goes. Somebody's a slithering snake. Somebody won't want to be a snake no more. And somebody just want to come in and they think you are that. They don't care whatever flaws you feel like you got. They think that shit. That's all I'm hearing. Shit. What? And that is the truth. That is being illuminated. Somebody wants to come and bring you an offer. I'm also helping this offer. Somebody wants to bring you an offer because they do want to put you back in poverty. This couple might want to come and say, hey, we're sorry. Can you please agree to this somebody, it's a settlement that's coming in for somebody, because I hear settlement. These people want you to agree to terms that benefit them, though that they did all this shit to take you down. And the only reason why they want to agree to disagree with you is because they can't take you down. Wow. Somebody wants to come bring you an offer because they're saying they broke up with somebody that they feel like they have a poverty mindset. They feel like them feeling like money and material and all that stuff was bringing happiness. It was a impoverished mindset. Because if you're fulfilled within inside, everything else that you're setting out to do, your goals to make, the shit gonna come, even if it don't come overnight. You will feel confirmation. You will feel complete. You will feel complete and whole as long as you're continuing to follow your heart. As long as you're continuing to understand that everything you need is within you, and everything that you don't have that you feel like you need is more of a want. Wants are luxuries, okay? Even if it's a car, like, that's a luxury. Okay, that's a privilege. A driver's license, privilege. You know, we all get so wrapped up in what we think it's owed to us. Ain't nothing owed to you but the air that you breathe, and that ain't even owed to you. That's a gift too. The fuck. Somebody sees you're very abundant. This is something that was being hidden in your strength, because God didn't want people just utilizing you. See, people were going through a test of loyalty that's connected to you before this big break can come through for you. And unfortunately, a lot of people, they failed. But there are some people that's coming through. September the 18th is very significant. Y'all might be seeing 1818, baby. Somebody wants to come and bring you a romance offer. They want to collab with you. They want a new beginning with you. This person is coming, baby, and it's going to be for the books. This is your person, and that is going to be justice. Somebody misses you a lot and they want to roll the dice, also tapping into their own challenges, and that is going to be a move for you, because that's going to initiate change for you in your life. But you got to remember, the key to doing this shit is doing it for you. The key to doing this is doing it to help and be a betterment of other people. It's not about what you can get off of it. It's not about using folks. It's not about having control, leading, and feeling like, oh, they're praising me. No, all praise go to God. God gives you the gifts. God gives you the knowledge. God gives you the downloads. And if it weren't for him, you wouldn't even know nothing to tell folks. You'd be blind leading the blind. So either way it goes, no matter what position you hold, what kind of gifts that you hold, whether they supernatural, whether they regular, whether they strong, or do not be using them in a miscellaneous way. Somebody was put in people's life because they are walking karma. God put them on the path of people that he feels like they have been literally abusing their power, and it's time to tear those things down. And there is a group of people, it's particular people in this 144, everybody got a different cause, that are going to be the catalyst to a lot of changes. You are built for it strong, like, period. You are here. Your talent is going to cause change, you and this masculine, period. And it's not going to be on a one-sided way. It's not going to be like, you know how everybody has to be a certain way in terms of God, the way you praise him in church and all that stuff. It's none of that no more. 2021 is significant. Now it's going to be everybody way of praising God, looking to God, elevate, learning, healing, growing. All of that stuff is going to be looked at in a way of your own authentic eyes. Don't judge people. Stop judging the way people decide to connect with God. If, like I keep saying, because people keep trying to, you know, because I keep getting the image of Jesus on the cross. They're trying to crucify you because the way that you think in your belief, 707, but who are they to judge? If they're real Christians, Catholics, Jehovah Witnesses, Muslims, I don't know what the little 7-day event, I don't know what the hell that is, but I don't disrespect anybody's religion. I just don't know about that one. No matter what religion you are, one of the main things in everybody's Bible, I don't care which Bible version you decide to read, God says don't judge. But if you're judging the way people are deciding to praise God, acknowledge God, then how are you any better than them? You're sinning. If you say they sinning, you sinning too, judging them. What the fuck? I don't judge nobody. I just deliver the messages. That's it. That's all. I gotta look back at my messages to see what I channeled half the time, because when you get an energy and you start channeling, the shit just come out, and half the time you don't even know what you're saying. 1989 is significant. 1998 as well. 1982. It's a lot of 80s babies in here. Like, what the fuck? 90s. Okay, somebody wants to surrender a situation where they were not using their intuition, because now they want joy, happiness, and contentment. Somebody wants to surrender a life of crime and tell you that they're sorry. This is divine timing. A reconciliation has been divine timing. This person's been thinking in deep thought how celebrating with these friends and shit and having determination on coming against you, the star was for the birds. Now they see that you're nurturing and you are home to them. This person keeps saying it, but a cycle is closed, and they waited too long. Now they're in torment because you're ascending. They feel like you have unfinished business. Now their heart is broken, but you have an emperor coming in, and this emperor feeling like their heart is broken. They feel guilty about breaking your heart. They've been drinking a lot about this affair that they could not, that they let have a victory over them. So this person's drinking and is sitting in torment because they chose somebody that they was having an affair with. They gave that person the victory, the devil, and you've been resilient. They could not about starting having a new beginning. This person's in conflict with the person that they invested in. This person see that you're reliable and that other person isn't. They're trash. But that's their judgment. I told y'all, karma for you is going to be who you end up with. 2021, 2024 is very significant. Somebody's planning and having hope that they could come to the other side with you. Somebody's been doing some shadow work. Somebody might have recently had an encounter with their ancestors, and that spoke to their soul. And somebody ancestors saying, finally, your hard-headed ass is listening. What you talking about, Willis? Somebody name might be Willis. Somebody name might be Willis. I don't know. That was divine intervention of somebody that's supposed to be sitting in leadership. Somebody now is letting go and moving on of these juggling ways. You know, it has been a challenge, and this person feel like they willing to go in competition for you for this new journey. They're like, what? Somebody wants to move fast because they feel like you are moving fast to expand and grow. Somebody sees you're moving on. You stepped into your power. You have nothing but wisdom, while death is coming to everything they built off of your reality and all these false foundations. Okay, somebody had a strategy to betray you. Now they think that you forgot them, the memories you forgot, but the lessons you didn't is what I'm getting. Somebody's 67, somebody's 62, somebody's in real regret for listening. There's a clown looking at your photos and watching that you had emotional maturity when they thought that you would be depressed. They're looking for signs of depression in you, but you don't have no fucking, like, you really let that shit go. Somebody cannot believe that you let go. Somebody cannot believe, somebody that has I told y'all, somebody got a cat, an orange cat. Somebody is determined to take action against you, because I keep getting that somebody feels alone even in a room full of people. I keep getting that energy, empty room. Somebody feels like they're binded to this. They're binded to the devil. They chose the devil over the Empress energy. Now it's a tower moment, because somebody knows they have a child literally by a real life, living, breathing earth angel. Like somebody that didn't understand the gratitude or the death, something about a death. But somebody didn't know how deep the spiritual shit went. They just knew what they were getting out of what from the things they were doing, because of the things that people told them. But they didn't know how deep this shit went. But now this person knows how deep this goes, and they're like, damn, I literally have a baby by somebody that's literally anointed and chosen by God, that really have gifts. Now they see you taking a chance using your gifts, that they were embarrassed about you. October is significant, June is significant, August is significant, July is significant, a new start as well. They were embarrassed by your gifts, that other people are like, yo, that shit is wicked, that shit is a talent, that shit is sweet. Like, how do you do that? Because your ass be on points. Whatever it is that you be saying, like, you could be having conversations with people and thoughts come in your head to say something. You know how you see somebody and they say, go tell that person, hey, I know you've been trying, but everything gonna be all right. Shit gonna work out. You go off the impulse, or you do what I do. Somebody has a message about them, their judgment being financial loss and poverty, and not just for them, their whole bloodline for decades to come, lifetimes to come. Somebody is letting go of an addiction. Somebody else is letting go of an addiction. This female energy, these two females, the people that knew more about spirituality, y'all might be seeing 6-9, the 15th is significant, June 15th, also September 6th, okay? But these people know that what they've been doing, these are the people that already knew. These people knew what they were manipulating. See, these women went in a neighborhood where they think people were dumb, is what I'm hearing. They thought these people were dumb because they were more hood. They were more easier influence of religious people that are more Christian and Baptist. They went in a neighborhood of people like that and spread lies about you, like, oh, but she's a witch, oh, she does this and that, you know. And these people naturally clutching my pearls instead of listening, instead of going off of what they already knew about you. Now everybody's in regret. 2026 is significant. Shit is really changing. Now these people know that they are about to go through financial hardship. Somebody's judgment is the grave. Somebody's judgment is going to be jail. Somebody has issues with CPS because they were trying to cause you issues. Somebody's going into poverty really fast, but somebody else is letting go of addictions. They've been in solitude. They've been trying to keep calm and keep cool. They have clarity about people trying to trigger them for an opportunity and to knock them off their focus, because somebody's been developing their skills and planning on running away because they got the keys. They got the download. They understood. I understood the assignment. I have to give, look, I know it's harder for masculines to step outside their shell and to accept that they are spiritual and to accept that they're from a royal bloodline. I think it's harder because they feel like you got to be a certain way because you see people that's all up in the God and how they are in church, but you don't have to look like anybody else because you are a believer. You just make sure that when God is telling you to move, when I move, you move. Just like that. With confirmation, when I move, you move. That you do that. When God telling you to do something, to give something, to speak on something, I need you to be an inspiration. I need you to get out your shell. I need you to reach out to these type of people. Do this. Just do it. That don't mean you gotta wear a suit and tie every day. That don't mean you gotta stop everything in your life and just okay. But it's certain stuff you can't be doing. Like you can't be sniffing no coke and all that other stuff and having threesomes and sleeping and cheating and stuff. No, you get freaky, but get freaky with your person. Don't go out here swinging your noodle to everybody you meet, and accept accountability and consequences. Take accountability and accept consequences when you do stuff, because he don't expect you to be perfect. But when the hammer coming down, face it, deal with it, be honest about it, because you're the one that made the choice to do whatever it is you're doing. Now, God, you can't. It's not like you can't just not have fun and everything just stops. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? However, it's called moderation. It's moderation, but it's a lot of people, like a lot of times, and I told you I was raised in the church and I love God. I would never ever stop loving God. And if God said stop connecting with your ancestor today, as much as I love my ancestors, God is number one, and I would sacrifice anything for him. But I love my ancestors. I know he would never say that. I'm just giving an example, because ain't nobody that I love more than God, my ancestors, than my kids, family, and stuff like that. But they are number one. I'm not going to sit here and hold you. They saved my life when I didn't even know I need saving. And that's why I always say people keep trying to put us in a box because we read cards saying we don't believe God. Bitch, who do you think we talking to? Just because y'all like to talk to demons and deities, and no shade, because we all have some in our bloodline. But that's not my point of contact. My point of contact is God, the Holy Spirit, or my healed ancestors. Period. Whatever else come and happen is because they called it, they orchestrated, they did it. Point blank, period. Take it how it resonates. Believe it if you don't. That ain't my business. Now, I ain't in the job of convincing. I'm in the job of being honest, telling the truth, and just doing what I'm called to do. Star. Ace of Cups. Single. It keeps coming out. You be marrying people. You be mirroring people's actions to you. So, and it's something that ability that you naturally have. Like somebody do. So when people acting crummy or whatever, just your silence show them confirmation. Your silence and you just removing yourself, confirmation shows them who they are, because they know damn well in the back of their head you ain't do nothing to them. That's just that. Somebody's 30, somebody's 34. Somebody really want to bring you an offer. They want to put the separation to rest. Somebody's twin flame wants to come back. Confirmation. Now, whether you go in this new direction or whether you are to reconcile, that's between you and your ancestors. Confirmation. Everybody's in a different place. The justice. Somebody feels like it's justice for them to be able to fix things with their Queen of Cups. Like, but you embody all the queens. When you need to have your sword up, you have your sword up. When it's time to have it down, look, justice keeps coming out. Justice is your new beginning. Justice for you and this masculine. Y'all deserve it. Somebody feeling is in disharmony about your new beginning. That's why they've been doing so much stuff, okay? And this could be the karmic female or the masculine. Somebody that's a romance charmer. Somebody that you have kids with. Somebody that had willpower. Somebody that moves fastly to put you in instability by following a false leader. This false leader of this cult, coven, brotherhood, what is it, social club? Somebody called themselves social clubs. They also want to, they can't believe you made it. Somebody wants to reconcile y'all connection, a King of Cups, okay? Now, take that back to your ancestors before you decide what you want to do with this. I'm not going to stay in this long. I've been doing a little something today. So I'm going to randomly pull some cards for y'all. Your person adores you. Your love will last forever. You both feel the same. Mutual love and investment in each other. Okay. Okay. There is a male that is active currently in knowing they're passing an incurable infection and they're overly sexual. Whoever you are, somebody's under judgment for passing a incurable infection around to other people. That infection is their judgment for whoever they decided to attack you with. Somebody is more than one. People have different, oh my God, the karma is crazy, but I told you I'm trying to stay out that energy a little bit. It says currently going on now. People going through karma right now. I'm not digging into super negative energy today. I do read light and dark, but today I'm reading for the light and dark empaths that's upright. It says there's a divine feminine that somebody adores you right now today. Female energy with 4 or more biological kids that smiled in your face and laughed behind your back. They're two-faced losers. So there's a female energy that's connected to a male energy right now that they be going around spreading STDs to people. All right. Happiness looks good on you. You're glowing. Your ancestors and God love to see you smile. Divine feminine and masculine. This masculine, this masculine cannot wait to be able to get out of isolation. Boy, I tell you, you are truly innocent. People lied and was projecting energy on you. All that is getting cleared up for you. It says energy hid their beliefs out of shame, however, willingly joined a cult, coven, or a cult and participated in all aspects. So whoever you're letting go of, you made a right decision. There's a single male energy currently that was a part of a setup that God is rejecting from your energy and rejecting being able to bring you an offer for your protection. Male energy that raised you is not your birth father. So there is a person in this energy, a divine feminine, that whoever you think is your father is not really your father. That keeps coming out very heavily. And whoever your father is a part of these people trying to set you up. That's sad but true. You will have wealth, love, and success. That's why they've been attacking you. They want to steal your abundance. There's a toxic female also that whatever you just tried to do is rejected. Okay? Let's see. It says someone is currently pretending to be pregnant. Somebody finding out that somebody is not really pregnant, or somebody's finding out that there's a toxic feminine that they got pregnant. Somebody might have got a toxic feminine pregnant, or God is telling somebody that you've been rejected from your divine union because you got a toxic feminine pregnant. That's for somebody. Somebody didn't pay attention. They didn't wear protection. They didn't turn on the lights to save themselves. Male energy needed to wake up. Your ancestors said that new baby or the one on the way is not yours. They keep telling somebody that a baby ain't theirs, but hey, I don't know. None of my business. It says current active signed a deal with a devil, a part of a cult or a coven. Yes, in the 3D world. So whoever you are that's in this coven that had this arranged marriage with some karmic female that you did not pay attention to, that you got an uncurable disease from, that is currently pregnant or already had a baby, that you were supposed to be rejecting, that got you gave your seat up for. Yeah. Somebody need to handle that. Let me see. I'm going to get like 2 more ancestors. It says past events in reverse. So this is, again, confirmation on happening now. Okay, somebody's 34, somebody's 36. That's like competition. Somebody that was in silent competition with you. Somebody was trying to make it seem like you were competing with them, but I just don't see that. I don't see that at all. I feel like somebody was just being crazy. super, super duper crazy, man. Somebody was being, look, what keep coming up? DNA test needed. Somebody for sure needed DNA test. Let me see. Can we clarify can we get the first and last initial of the people that need a DNA? Somebody that got a Y, first and middle, last initial, a E, first, middle, or last initial, a U, first, middle, last initial. Okay? All right. Can we get the letters first initial of their name or nickname that just resonate with this message, period? The first and last initial of the people that resonate with this message, period. Can we get the first and last the first initial of their nickname and first name of people that resonate with this? I'm about to close this message out, y'all. Okay. First and last initial. Can we get all the first and last initials of the people that resonate with this message? First and last initials. Somebody got a K in their name. Somebody got an H. Those 2 are dark empaths. The H is a dark empath. K is a dark empath. G, light empath. A, dark empath. T, dark empath. F is sideways. Maybe they're trying to change or something. Dark middle. Somebody that got a D in their name is light empath. Somebody got a B in their name. There's a light empath. Somebody has an N in their name. You're a light empath, and a Q. So whoever that resonates with this, your first initial or the initial of your nickname. Q, light empath. N, light empath. B, light empath. D, light empath. G, light empath. F, on the fence. They don't know what they is. T, dark empath. A, dark empath. K, dark empath. And H, dark empath. This message resonates with people with those alphabets. Let's get some zodiac signs. Okay. Don't forget that If sometimes I might say your partner, sometimes we're talking about a job, sometimes we're talking about a love situation. Today is really love and family, you know. Today is love and family for sure, without a doubt. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna get a few from here, and then I'm gonna get a message. All right. Anything that goes with the collective? Somebody that got an I in a K. Somebody's name might be Key. I'm getting the name Key, and I also was getting the name K earlier. So somebody's name is Key. What about this person? That has something to do with this credit card fraud. Something about June. Physical court. Somebody got a C in their name. Somebody has a Y in their name. Also October. Somebody's birthday's in October. Somebody has a W in their name. That could be first, last, or middle initials. Energy that started drama to set up a breakup. All these people started drama. Somebody's birthday is in November. There's Aquarius. That's significant. Something happened in January. Also, we got December. Well, January 12th is significant. Somebody is guilty. All these energies are being deemed guilty. Somebody's birthday is on the 27th. They got a Z in their name. Also, the 1st. Okay, these are current active coven and cult members. Okay, somebody has no middle name. Somebody named that got an N in it. Something about August. Somebody's been lying through their teeth. Soul is cursed for lifetimes to come. Whoever you are that's been lying through your teeth. Somebody's birthday is in June. Somebody has an A in their name. Somebody is a divine feminine as well. Somebody lied through their teeth about a divine feminine. These cult members. Somebody that got a U in their name. I'm also hearing somebody said, yes, you. Okay, 441 on the clock. The 30th. Somebody's birthday is on the 30th. Somebody that has an H in their name. That well, actually, yeah, the incident that occurred happened on the 30th in terms of spiritual court. I'm also getting something. Somebody's birthday's on the 29th. Somebody's birthday's on the 26th. Somebody did an insurance scam on the 26th or the 29th of one of these months. A Capricorn. That physical jail. A Capricorn, that physical jail will be your new home. Something about April. Somebody that has a P in their name. Somebody that's a physical stalker. A physical male stalker. Somebody wanted to baby trap another person. A male middle name. A male middle name that also has come up that's also done poverty and money spells on you. This male is a karmic. They also been doing weight gain spells on you. Somebody's birthday is on the 2nd. That's a Scorpio, or the 22nd. That is a Scorpio. Somebody will be guilty for money laundering that you are in no contact with and that you have blocked. Their birthday is on the 5th. This is real time. And this woman, there's a physical female stalker that has a T in their name. That's a third party. Or has a third party. Somebody got a D in their name. That's a Sagittarius. Okay, that person's been stalking you in the spiritual realm. Those are just some quick confirmations. All right, I'm not gonna pull cards to go through all of that. I will probably be on here later to do another quick energy pull. So let's pull something from the Akashic record. Okay, it feels good today, y'all. This one keep coming out. Somebody answered their soul calling, and somebody is currently answering their soul calling. You hear a new call rising from your depths, whatever. It asks for commitment, courage, and heart. Say yes to the adventure your soul prepared. Whoever you are, you've been committed to using your gifts. Somebody's 44, somebody's 34. And you might be saying 443. Okay, you've been committed to using your gifts, and that is what's elevating you. Oh my God. You face trials that test your commitment to your soul path. These challenges are initiations, not punishments. Stand firm. So whatever, you just passed your initiation by choosing to stick to your calling. Now these doors are opening up to you, girl. You are literally a seed of God. Somebody is literally a seed of God. Like, that shit is so crazy. You're very protected. Motherfuckers didn't know. There's something about sacred return. You have journeyed far and wide through realms of forgotten and remembering. Now you return home to your truest self, carrying all your wisdom. You completed your fucking initiation. You completed your karma. You went through your awakening. Now it's up. You and your masculine. All right. Can we get one more card for the collective? Something that we can all reflect on and learn from. Okay, one more message, ancestors. One more card for the collective. One more. Okay. Guardian of the heart. Okay. You stand in full sovereignty. Girl, I cannot talk today. It gotta be some type of retrograde. I don't know. Whatever. Over your emotional world, you lead from the heart with strength and grace. Protect the emotional landscapes you have nurtured. proud of you. I'm proud of the masculines. I'm proud of the feminines. I'm proud of everybody that's been able to stand in their truth, that don't care what people think. If you think I'm weird, I'm fucking weird. Weird is another word for unique. If you think I'm odd, I'm fucking different. Odd is another word for you stand out. Wait, what? All about perception. Ripple of healing, heart entanglement. You are causing some masculines, more than one, and people in this group to recalibrate their own thinking, to really look at themselves and say, why am I doing this? What was this for? And they're learning that all this was over jealousy and somebody that wanted to dominate a man and take somebody's soul contract because their soul is trash because of the choices they make. It's very simple. So I'm going to close this out. I hope that I've given y'all something to give you clarity and help you along your way. At this point, I send your energy back to you with clarity and peace, and I call all my energy back to me, sealed and protected. Confirmation, and anybody that's trying to send anything towards me and my collective, return back to you. And as I always say, remember to pray. Bye, guys.